raise their hands has shoulder and neck tightness? I think almost everybody does, right? And I know when I go around the room and give people massages, I can feel it. So I'm going to do a little test right now as to the shoulder position, because I know some of the pictures that we showed that your shoulders were a little bit off. So take your one arm, let's say left arm, and just dangle it to the side just like this. Okay. Now I want you to look and see, is your thumbnail of your thumb facing forward, and the side of your fingers facing outward. Okay, so this is what it looks like, see? When you're dangling it. If you're a little bit like this, that means your shoulder is rolled forward in the socket. Okay, that creates this. Okay, and some of you know that you saw that in your pictures, that maybe one of you had, maybe one arm had that forward rotation, the other arm didn't, and you didn't even realize that, right? There's a woman I took pictures of, and she was the opposite. It was interesting, she was like this all the time. She said she could no way, put her arms like this. So she was kind of stuck in the opposite direction. So what we want to do is we want to be very aware of that. So when we're walking, right, I have another student, and she's only 40, you guys, and I took her picture, and seriously, this is how she was. She didn't even know it. And so she almost looked like, you know, like a monkey would look, right? Like a gorilla would look. But you would look at her posture, look what this would do. Right there, you can do that. So that's a simple thing that you can correct, right? When you're up, back, and you're gonna get it back in the socket, and then your thumbs are facing forward, and your fingers are facing out, right? So when we do that, we're gonna do a little thing, it's called the pendulum. And we're just gonna take the arm, the left arm, we have it now, and we're gonna roll it around and make a circle. So what we're doing is called capsule work, in the terms of Earhart, who's a great somatics teacher. That means we're getting into the joint, the ball and socket. Capsule work, good. And then let's take it to the other side, the right side, and make sure you kind of just let it dangle. See if you can get your thumb in the right position, fingers on the outside, and then let's go round and round in there. Just getting movement into the joint. Very good. And then the other way. Issues, and we saw that even with the placement of our arms. So the most important part of the shoulder to keep it from rolling forward is to allow the shoulder, the bone to come into the shoulder socket and rotate. So bringing one arm out, we're going to turn the palm up. Okay, so make sure it's not just your wrist, and we're not just doing the wrist, right? We're taking the whole arm bone and we're rolling it back, good. And then the whole arm bone goes down, and now take your thumb all the way down and your palm's facing the back. It's pretty intense, isn't that? But that's the rotation of your shoulder joint. Okay, take it up, the palm is up, and then we're going to roll it all the way down, and up. Now, if you ever get to a sensation where you really feel like you're overextending and pulling something, don't do that, right? Because we've got some tight muscles in there, so we're just working into that slowly. Good, then bring it down, we'll do the other arm. So that arm goes down. We're going to flip it up, so remember the whole inner elbow is flipping up, and then we go down, the thumb goes down, and all the way back behind us. Good. And then you'll just notice maybe one arm is easier to move than the other arm. All the way down. Good. Bring it up. And all the way down. Good. And then we're going to do arm circles. So we're going to do one arm at a time first, and then we'll do both arms. So we're out again, and we're doing that rotation. Remember, it's not just the wrist or the elbows, it's the arm in the socket. Capsule work, as he would say. Good. Then the palm turns up and we're going backwards. Very good. And then we'll go down, we'll go to the other side. So the palm is down, fingers are spread, and we're going round and round. And it's maybe about a 6 or 8 inch in diameter circle. It doesn't have to be super big. And then the palm is up and we're rotating. So now, since we got everything a little bit lubricated, if you think of the ball and socket, right, this is what we've done. What we want to do now is actually make a little space. See, so if it's rubbing in there too much, then it's going to be getting into the cartilage and wearing on the cartilage. So we're going to make a little bit of space, and this is how we do it. Let's take one arm out, and we're going to pull like someone's pulling our arm in one direction. Yeah. Then let's take the other arm and pull it all the way out to the other direction. Good. Now we're going to bring both arms, and we're going to go one way like that. Good. And we're going to go the other way like that. Okay, now look. We're going to look at the one palm, and the palm is up, and we're looking at it. Flip that palm down. We're going to the other side, and that palm comes up. So now you see what we've got. We've got space in the joint, and we've got rotation. All right. right, so that's one of the healthiest ways to get that shoulder really mobile. Good, and then the other way. Good, and then bring it all the way down, and then release it. So you might feel a little sore in the next couple days because we are getting into some muscles that, are usually tight. So let's just roll it out a little bit.